I noticed them all, but then I blacked out again. Then I woke up. I was back in the cart. Oh, I was strapped into this nightmare cart. I struggled. I was squirming and shaking, trying to loosen the iconic Daggz scarf. With every passing second, the cart ride began to feel more like my doom swiftly approaching. Daggz.EXE laughed and then yelled, "You little poo-poo stinky head. You'll never escape, not even with your—" He paused. The two blood-leaking eyes started to stare at my iconic big red watch featuring a cartoon hand pointed at 6:66 p.m. Then, after a moment of purely cart noises, it came to a halt. I was relieved to not reach the terrifying Think Noodles cat emoji head in front of me, but also confused as to why Daggz.EXE stopped it. Is that the Daggz.EXE gulped? The Springs branded watch? He asked while dabbing the blood-covered scarf onto his sweating forehead. I confusedly answered, "I'll tell you if you take me somewhere safe." Reluctantly, Daggz.EXE snapped and took me to a maze covered in gold paneling. "Now answer me." Yes it is," I answered. Daggz.EXE slammed me against a gold-paneled wall and yelled, "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" The ground started to shake as my iconic bright red Springs-branded watch opened. "What's happening?" I questioned. Then a white fur-covered hand reached out of the watch. Daggz.EXE watched in horror as Slinky, iconic Springs mascot, crawled out of my watch. Daggz.EXE looked in fear as he watched Slinky crawl and jump out of the watch. Daggz.EXE immediately teleported away and sent me back to the cart where he left me. And there was Slinky. Slinky was still in the cart. Slinky immediately jumped at my face, trying to snap my neck, but I was able to get her off. I only had one choice. I had to cart ride into Think Noodles' mouth. I go directly into Think Noodles at full speed, as fast as I can. But I woke up when I made it. I made it inside the mouth. I'm back in the fucking mall again! But something is different. The mall. It had a big screen in the center of the building. And Daggz.EXE showed up on the screen. He told me if I can survive here for 3 nights, I can leave and go back to my mortal realm with my husband and children. And as he said that, I knew I was at 3 nights at Daggz too. He told me 3 monsters will be hunting me tonight, and I have to get ready. He said the monsters won't start attacking me until midnight. I said to Daggz.EXE, "This reminds me a lot of hit FNAF fan game 5 Nights at Wario's 3, where you have to pick a location to hide from the monsters every night." Daggz.EXE told me to shut the fuck up, and then he turned off the TV. I had to start wandering around the mall. I was looking at the stores. GameStop, but Ban, scarves, jackets, and beyond, and a Pizza Hut. I decided I was going to hide at Pizza Hut for the night because that's like free pizza, and pizza is awesome. I watch my clock, my big funny watch clock thing, and then it turns midnight. But I hear a familiar voice, a voice that ran a chill down my spine.
"It's game time!"
"Oh God," I murmured, as I knew who was hunting me. I hid next to the pizza oven in fear. I could hear his footsteps drawing nearer and nearer. As I hid next to that pizza oven, I may have eaten a pizza, but that may have not been me, until I heard something from the front counter. "Hello? I would like to order 1 evil red pizza." I looked up and saw him. Red LeBron, standing in the doorway. He said to me, "Oh, a human. I will eat you instead of the red evil pizza." And he started to chase me, and I ran and ran. I was eventually able to distract him by using my iconic 30 years of basketball experience to dunk on him. and I posterized him like from hit film Space Jam 2, now in theaters. Actually, it hasn't been in theaters for 2 years. I eventually made it to Daggz topic, and I was sneaking around. I saw lots of cool merch like a Chucky doll that explodes, and then I saw someone. I looked at the counter, and standing there was Quitterman. Hey, the store is closed, I heard. I quickly took the Chucky doll that explodes, and I tried to sneak out, but Quitterman saw me, and then Quinn jumped at me, tackling me to the floor. I decided there was no way out of this, and I exploded the Chucky doll. I passed out due to the explosion. I woke up. It was 4 a.m. I'm almost done here. And then I looked up, and there was a Quitterman-sized hole in the roof, and I knew I was safe for now. The clock struck 5 a.m., but I heard some footsteps. I turned around, and I saw something very green and mean. It was Green Postra from the 3 Nights at Daggz custom night. Postra started to chase me. I was running and running, but I couldn't escape him. I was backed into the corner, but I noticed something. Quinneman fell back into the building through the roof, leaving another Quinneman-sized hole. Quinn fell on Postra's head, knocking him down for a moment, allowing me to get away, but it didn't help. Postra had me cornered in the corner. I thought I was gonna die, until I noticed Postra backing away in fear. He ran away. I can only imagine the horrible creature that was behind me if Postra had to run away. I turned around and I saw him. Hey, it's me, no, and I'm here to save you from this torment. The end. Maybe? This is going to 5 parts, so it's not the end.